Over here, we consult before we open our mouth. And so if they'd have paid more attention to the economy rather than their woke, idiotic left ideals, the workers of this country would have done far better. But it's been my observation that the Greens and the economies that they admire are all in the third world. We also take exception with reference to woke. Those aren't, they are personal reflections and they don't belong in this House. Ko tuku whakaaro.
Yes, there's an awful lot of things happen in this House that don't really belong here. So I think we might just let that one slide.
So don't come here today and try and tell us what you couldn't do. And at the end of the last 3 years, the workers of this country were dramatically left down by a failed economy, and our job is to turn that around. And when we do so, we'll uplift the wages of everybody in this country. The people who are watching on television also are part of this parliamentary debate. That's what a democracy is called. It's not about just about 5%, it's about the other 95% who pay as well. It's called one people, one country. Now back to my point. If the member's concerned about the cost of living, no, on the marae, Megan, you keep quiet. Right? You do. Willie knows that. He keeps quiet too. You don't shout out like some bunch of clowns at university. And that member has asked a question, he deserves an answer, and I'll give it to him. If the member's concerned about the cost of living, then that is the greatest concern of this government as well. We went to the last election, it was a massive issue. And just behind it was crime and lawlessness, and Maori gangs by the same way. But the cost of living can only be addressed by dealing with the causes of it, and the causes of it are number one, centre, and the focus of this government going forward. We welcome overseas investment.
Parliamentary question, Mr Speaker. So why is the government repealing that test from the Act?
Because like everything that Labour Party put its hands on, they didn't interpret it properly.
To the Prime Minister, does he stand by all his government statements and policies?
With regard to evidence and information at the time of those statements, yes. But of course, when new information or evidence emerges, we acknowledge that and don't just carry on like a bigoted lefty shill.